This game makes you feel like a genius, is what Mo said while we were working on the script and playing the game. We thought we would tell you about Cocoon, which is a game that's available on Game Pass, and we want to answer the question whether or not this is worth a download. So with a controller in hand, Cocoon plays like a polished adventure puzzler, with the traversal experience feeling tight and responsive. The game world physics add for several satisfyingly designed boss battles and mechanical puzzle-solving scenarios, with the enemies generating their own immersive and environmental battle challenges. The character you control must make up for the strength it lacks via the tools that you discover in the surrounding alien biomes. The cerebral sound design, the polished art style, and the snappy controls mix to create an immersive action puzzler with light but satisfying combat and mysterious alien exploration. The core gameplay loop invites players to traverse the many worlds of Cocoon via unlocking puzzles which lead into the discovery of new areas. You'll often encounter bosses which serve as guardians. Picture a 3D top-down Metroidvania rather than platforming and battling barrages of enemies, though. You'll mostly be invested in the puzzle elements of Cocoon. This will require you to revisit previous worlds and understand how each of these connect. There are even components of this game that remind me of the Legend of Zelda series, whether it's the shrines from Breath of the Wild or the compelling but tiny world of the Minish Cap. You'll carry these orbs that represent the playable worlds that you enter. Think abstract snow globes that you fly into and use as essential components of leaping into even more new worlds. These orbs serve as a key. The art style of Cocoon balances abstract, polygonal minimalism with an organic sense of otherworldly beauty and intrigue. The environments aren't entirely unfamiliar. There are deserts and water-based areas with more futuristic industrial tech areas akin to the training simulation of Remedy Entertainment's Control. Personally, I love art styles that incorporate unique creature design and compelling fauna and flora to discover. A great art style with attention to detail provides for a more satisfying world to unlock. For me, the stranger, the better. I've never played Scorn, but I've gone through many rabbit holes of lore analysis and gameplay streams, and I feel like Cocoon is Scorn's elegant and minimalist cohort. If Scorn is the House Slytherin, dark and macabre, then Cocoon is its lighter, breezier, more intuitive, modest Hufflepuff counterpart. If you're not sold on Cocoon yet, let me make it clear that I absolutely recommend Cocoon to try on Game Pass. It's the perfect puzzler for players like me who want a little bit of combat to break up the exhaustion of solving mechanical puzzles found in Cocoon's game worlds. And I get exhausted just because I'm not super intuitive with puzzles. So the boss battles in particular are the part that I find super satisfying. And then I pass off the controller to Mo, who does most of the heavy lifting with the more complex puzzles. We both have found the other sees the solution at a distance. And so in that way, it feels a little bit like a perfect couch co-op game, except it is only meant for single players. If you're an expert at puzzlers and love the challenge of a good boss battle, then you'll have no trouble finishing Cocoon on your own. The Copenhagen-based independent development team behind Cocoon is called Geometric Interactive, and they're made up of two former Playdead developers, Jep Carlson and Jacob Schmid. Annapurna Interactive is the publisher of Cocoon, and they've released games like Stray and Neon White. Cocoon was released on September 29th, 2023, which is the day that it dropped into Game Pass. If you've been intrigued enough to give the game a download, it will only cost you 3 gigabytes of valued hard drive space. If you want to give it a go on the Xbox Cloud platform before downloading, Xbox has enabled it for cloud gaming with Cocoon via Game Pass Ultimate. Cocoon is also available on the growing Game Pass PC platform. So the performance has been slick and stable so far with 0 bugs and no noticeable frame drops. For Steam players, Cocoon is also available for purchase, or if you'd like to support the developers beyond a download, you could also purchase the game on the Microsoft Store. Cocoon is perfect for jumping in and jumping out, and with most playthrough sessions lasting between 1 to 2 hours, you'll find that the flow of gameplay is really natural, so you'll just find yourself being drawn into unlocking the next world or that next puzzle.
Hi guys, my name is Mo, and I played Cocoon and really enjoyed it. 3 things that I really appreciated about the game is 1, the art style. I thought that the colors were really beautiful and it was such an immersive, imaginative world. And they used the colors to tell you what's going on with the puzzle as well. So it wasn't just for beauty, which it was a beautiful game, but the colors are also telling a story. So nothing was wasted in the game, which is props to the designers, I feel like. The second thing that I really appreciated about the game was the simplicity and the elegance. I thought that, for me, the hardest things about video games sometimes is getting your brain to work your fingers. And this one, it was all brain because you use one finger, which was awesome for me. But I wasn't bored at all because your brain is working the whole time because obviously it's puzzles. And the third thing I really enjoyed was the puzzles. I thought the puzzles were really challenging, but they weren't impossible. And the way that the designers designed the game was so elegant and told such a story. And you're like, okay, I know this is challenging, but it's not impossible. I can get through this. They're telling me the answers with the environment, with the colors, with the mechanics, and everything. And I really did just feel like a genius because they were the perfect amount of challenging, but then eventually, you kind of start to read the language that they're telling you within the game. So thanks for listening to what I have to say about Cocoon.
That is all the time we have for today. This has been the Yetti Den. If you play Game Pass and want to find cool games to play, then definitely look out for more from the series. We also did a video on Vampire Survivors. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.